Hello, and good morning. Sorry, it's been a hot minute since one of these. Been a little bit of a crazy week. Just a little bit of an understatement, quite frankly. Any darn way. So, went ahead and reassigned these folks down here a little bit, just to get stuff going a little bit faster. Wanted to get these finished up. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna leave it at two of them, so we get exactly enough fibers to go make one of these. And probably gonna finish up the ballistic projects, then the airplane projects, and yeah, then build another one of these. So yeah, should definitely be reassigning those folks elsewhere though. Or rather, reassigning those projects elsewhere. Do anything about this one? Really? Well, that sucks. I'm gonna think of it. Is this muted? No, it isn't. Alright, what about this one? You guys still alive? Not so alive. Okay. Well, need more planes down there. Let's see, Made in China and Emulands. Let's see. Let's get you another piece of crap. It's over here. Another one of those. Yeah, these things are at least cheap. Fortunately, it is the end of the month, so probably don't want to be buying stuff right now. But hey, you know, one thing at a time. So, went through and started renaming these guys, so should all be... Actually, wait a sec, there's a couple that I missed. How that happened. Oh, that's because I ordered them, but they haven't arrived yet. That's why I haven't been able to name them. That would be one explanation. Alright, this guy's apparently very reflexive and very quick at missing stuff, so we'll go ahead and pick him up. This one too. Unfortunately, the folks here isn't too impressive. Everyone's accuracy just in general seems garbage unless they're complete chicken nugget like this guy right here. You know what? You're named the same thing as my dog right now, so get to join in. That's a weird reason to hire somebody, but oh well. Now, what are we doing here? Assigned and unassigned. Well, you are going to be assigned on the Ranger. You're going to be assigned on the boat for the time being until the Defender gets built. As far as who we want on this one, what size was it? Let's take a look. Medium industrial. Well, that sounds like a nightmare. So, let's see here. So we've got friggin' Bury the Manliness over here and Rotation. How was Rotation made it this far? I don't know. Anyway, Rotation's a snipey sort. We're gonna take one of these, and maybe one of these. Maybe not one of those. So these? There we go. That looks about right. He's got enough burning to get stuff. Hopefully he won't be getting close enough to need any of this anyway. But yeah, they just barely made it out of the other one. Time to send them right back into the fray. As we need some folks, you know? Alright, let's change everybody to something, you know. Let's put your status right here. Guys, the thing, get on the thing, get on the thing. We'll adjust you to fit. So we're going to bring Kane along, even though he's supposed to be leading the other one, because we just want another competent unit in there. Let's see here. Yeah, boy, you're been... Well, these should be raids. Mostly that's just the I don't want them to be equipping anything because I want to custom equip them kind of class. Does seem to be the way to go on this. Oh yeah, and we got a Slim Shady clone. We gotta have that one in there. Take you. Let's have... Stay. This guy seems to have amazing reflexes. It's like he uses them to come up with words or something. No. It's possible. So Sash Perennial is still healing, and he's somewhat... So we're gonna leave him behind. He's somewhat promoted, and his stats still suck. What's that all about? Brand here seems to be really good, though. So, okay. Let's see what we have. Got one snipey. What's your deal? Crazy accurate, crazy strong. Sounds like you are a heavy gunner. Wherever that is. There we go. That. Please in here. Just 5 of them, since you can apparently carry everything. Well, probably 4 is going to be enough. There we go. Each of those. Carry one of these, because, again, he can carry everything, it would seem. Let's probably replace one of these with a smoke, but we won't, because that's dumb. Alright. Even though you probably should be a gunner, all things considered, with your name, but oh well. As per usual, renamed after our characters. It's actually funny. His character actually gets killed off in one of the games, and it's kind of hilarious because he's probably the most prepared of any character that you can get in that entire thing. It's like, how on earth did this guy get killed off? He's exactly built for this situation. But who knows? Because it's literally like all close range little things running around, and he's like this kind of heavyweight build with a crap ton of guns all over it. That's like exactly the build you would go into this particular fight with. But no. Just gets killed off because reasons. Well, let's see, we got at least 4 snipers already. 2. He's got the strength to back this up. Yeah, maybe. Doesn't seem like we can have too many of those. Alright. Somehow this... I know it's a dude, but she looks exactly like Brienne, so I just went ahead and fixed that little situation. Seem like you should be a rifle. Not that you're terribly likely to react fire with that thing, but I can hope. Now we're gonna put that behind, so we haven't made any additional ones. Probably gonna go with some smoke rifle. This guy's reflexes are really good. Maybe we'll give you a shotty. Again, not terribly likely that he'll get a chance to use it all, but... Actually, no, we're gonna do pistol and shield on you. His carry capacity is pretty decent. Let's do that. Medkit, so we have an extra, and give you a stun just in case. Yeah, this is the guy that you start with on AC3. It's the guy that you can literally betray in your evaluation test. It's kind of hilarious. Actually, speaking of AC, so it's funny. I spent years, like literally years, doing challenge runs of 2 of them, 3 in Silent Line in particular. Oh man, what can I do with you? Send this one to distract. And this can right back to base. Alright. These guys need to just turn right the hell around.
Hey,
the other one needs to distract.
Got it, we're locked on here.
Okay. Just need to GTFO. Run for apparently the farthest corner you can find.
Just a little more and it's over.
Okay. So those are gonna go back, they're gonna get reloaded. I think we might have to just accept that this one's not gonna happen. Yeah, they're kind of swarming all over the place, aren't they? Let's deal with this at the moment. That looks nifty. Complaining about having to use standard 12-gauge shotguns? Yeah. Those things don't seem to do a whole lot, to be frank here. Pop some of these in here just so that I have them. Don't really have anyone to Do I seriously have 6 people to put onto a project that I haven't been using? Crap, I'm an idiot. Alright, whatever. Make like 6, I guess. Those take 3, you know what, make 4. How's this team? That is in some pretty crap shape. Yeah, you know what, let's just airstrike this. I can't really deal with those fighters at the moment. Of course, they're raiding everything right as the month wraps up. Hello. Division technology, what's this? Push, following our exhaustive analysis of ballistic weaponry, compiled a list of parts which you can use to upgrade weapons. Alright, cool. So I wonder if this means they're all automatically upgraded, or what? So we'll find out. Those ones are escaping to space. Doesn't look like we lost too much. I think we lost like 30,000 in funding. Which I guess is like $1 million in 80s bucks, but either way. Looks like our planes are getting back in order. I think next month, Gatling laser, definitely. Alright. Make it. Wonder if that's a cannon thing I've seen in a couple of the runs. Fines, I will get to that in a bit. Can we has monthly funding, please? So I think I want to build another airport right here. Just to have more stuff intercepting other stuff, you know? Pulse laser. Ah, good. That's the weapon variant. Okay. Or the vehicle variant. Guys, get yourself employed. Okay. Build those. Suddenly a lot of stuff to build. Alright, no one's free at the moment. But and make one of those. Actually, go ahead, 2 of those, because I recall them being pretty friggin' amazing. So if I'm understanding how these phases go, it feels like each phase is kind of like its own little arc, as far as like compared to base game or the originals or something like that. Like where you kind of have a little bit of a arms race of sorts, trying to get past whatever stuff they're using. I feel like we've beaten that first phase then. I don't know when 2's coming in. I don't know if it's just going to be like a thing like, you've got phase 2! No, and then, you know, something like that. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, minigun, there we go. That sounds more like it. Yes. Yes! Okay. Make another suppression weapon. Alright. Let's go ahead and make this 2. It's just gonna be a project for second workshop. Don't really need so many of these. If we tone these down to 1. Let's see. Like 5 of them. 2 should be able to finish it up pretty quick. Where'd all the alloys go? Oh, you don't have them. Okay, well, so much for that idea. Never mind. Continue your projects. Now I remember why this was a thing. Let's do that. And those. Alright, now. Let's see. Transfer. Let's get all 9 of these over to the main base. As well as all these. Actually, let's get like 10 of those over. Let's get another 10 incendiaries. As well as these 3 rockets. And there we go. It's kind of amazing that they transferred all that stuff for only $800. It's quite a bargain. don't you just hate when you get like a random ant bite or something on your wrist and it just itches all day? God, that mess sucks. Oh yeah, so I never finished my story from earlier. So, it's alright. Spend years, like, practicing 3rd gen Armored Core. Like, just, literally, it's just my hobby for friggin' years. And, you know, I'm thinking I'm pretty good at the thing. And normally everything works on, like, a kind of lockbox system that you just have, like, a little box, everything that gets in there, you know, you slowly lock onto, and then you can fire at it. There's an option for manual fire, but stuff's typically moving around too fast for that to be practical. So at any rate, I get to the point where I can consistently like hit stuff with manual fire, so I go in and make a few things about it, you know, just kind of showing off and all that. And specifically, there was a series. Ooh. Oh, there we go. That right there. That was meant to be. So. Now Barry has his ultimate weapon of ultimate manliness. Actually, wait a sec. I can... That thing is really heavy. Odd. Well, I guess he'll just have one of those then. Well, anyway, so, point being, I'm going and, you know, showing this thing off. Like, literally a day from finishing off all the runs I was planning to do from that, guy comes in with, like, a build that's functionally invincible. Just basically showing, like, look, you can just basically put all this stuff on here and you don't have to do all this fancy maneuvering and everything else. It's so much easier. I'm like, oh man, that would have made this a lot easier. Felt like an idiot, but that's not anything new. On monthly funding. Getting there. Getting there. A little bit to go. Just a little bit to go. Oh man, that looks sexy. Alright, good. Good. Yeah, make a lot of that, I guess. Aren't a lot of you guys. In fact, I'm almost thinking it makes sense to dismantle one of these labs and build a workshop in its place, because, this is kind of a bit much, you know? Seems like each one's giving 20. I could easily do without 6 of those folks, so consider that. Oh, and I'm actually done semi. That. Now, I kind of wish when you set up these projects that it would automatically commit those resources. Actually, it doesn't seem to. Let's go ahead and 2 of each of those. Or the rest of these finishing up. This has got 9 days, ew. 23 hours. How are we doing on those ripping stuff apart situations for my vehicles? Are you not alphabetized? Hold on. I know I'm just being dumb here. I was just kind of curious if one of those showed up. It didn't. Vehicle weapons. Okay, why am I being dumb about this? There we go, vehicles. Third. Alright, so I can make one of those. Just leave one guy. Just leave him to do his thing forever. Torpedoes and missiles built. Feels like we're gonna have laser variants of that pretty soon, or just better variants of that pretty soon, but they have to finish up their projects. Stick Sniper can just leave guy doing whatever on that for a while. Yeah, you know what? These are pretty quick to manufacture, so we'll go ahead and make them 2 days. Yeah, that's fine. Put those down. Give me a minigun. 5 days. It's not ideal, but we'll make it work. In fact, yeah, no. Each one of these labs gives 20, right? Go ahead and fire 6 dudes. Research. Because I'm barely even using that one. Fire those guys. Sorry guys, I know it must be a bit difficult to get jobs, but fortunately, as you can tell, kind of need to build stuff more than anything else, so whatever. We'll put another lab somewhere else if needed. I think once research ramps up a little bit. For defenders here. Pretty standard compliments. Right. I'll name the new guys later. I already have a party for the Sky Ranger at the moment. That looks cool. This looks like, I think, like a SIG or something. This looks like, I never remember this thing's name as soon as I see it. Whatever, it all looks new and fancy. Okay. Definitely this. I have other variants for other stuff, so we'll put 10 each of these projects. Okay, let's do that. How many can we sacrifice before? Then this one. Okay. Figure that way you can potentially have more options. Especially when it comes to base defenses and things like that. Parts have arrived. Can we get our funding now? Please. And we have money, sir. Okay, we have one. Go ahead and finish this in a day. Apparently we just get it and fix it right away. Actually, let's put 4. Now let's put that. And if I'm correct in assuming that this will automatically upgrade to all the basics, let's take a look here. Now we do have to make them still. Let's see the difference. Kinetic as opposed to 5. Yeah, right, that's a pretty strong upgrade right there. Though presumably, don't need parts for those, right? Let's take a look here. Oh man, it must be really annoying seeing this. Nope, still need as well. Okay, so let's take a quick peek here. This one is 35. Oh, they're actually better. Actually, legit better, as I can tell. Well, let's see. Mitigation 0. Opposed to still mitigation 0. So I guess all these are going to be classed the same then? Still mitigation 0. Interesting. Wait, why are these all 0? This one gives 10. This one also gives 10. You'd think that would mitigate better because it's, you know, the new hotness, but I guess not. I could have sworn this had like 3 mitigation. Yeah. Basic ballistic rifle, 3 mitigation. Upgraded one has 0. I mean, I guess maybe the damage punches through? Well, seems like alternate variants of the same basic idea, so either way. Not necessarily what I was looking for, but I don't suppose I have any new nifties to shove on those airplanes, do I? T-missile. Actually, come to think of it, has been killed off recently. We gotta name these after those guys. Alright, there we go, and unfortunately, despite no fights actually happening this time, it's gonna have to be a part for this time, because it looks like the kiddo just woke up. So, see you next time.